Imagine this, Santa Claus is jacked, Captain America retires to become a hacker, and the fate of the holiday season relies on The Rock saving Christmas. Sounds like a wild ride, right? Well, that's exactly what Red One brings to the table. Red One aims to redefine holiday movies, but is it the holiday hit we all hoped for? So here's the setup for Red One. We've got Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as Callum Drift, a tough, muscle-bound bodyguard who's been assigned to save none other than a very ripped Santa Claus, played by J.K. Simmons. Oh, and Chris Evans, Captain America himself, plays Jack O'Malley, a sarcastic hacker who's dragged into this holiday mess. The narrative centers on the kidnapping of Santa Claus, and together, this unlikely duo has to stop a sinister plot involving a witch, save Christmas, and probably punch a few snowmen along the way. Yeah, it's as silly as it sounds. First, let's talk about the cast. The Rock is, well, the same old Rock you know and love. You know what you're getting with him. Lots of muscle, charm, and cheesy one-liners. In Red One, he plays the grizzled action hero who's seen it all. But you can't help but feel like you've seen it all too. It's fun, but nothing new. Now, Chris Evans, I still can't believe he retired and became a hacker. The hacker who doesn't want to be there, and honestly, that's the best part of his performance. He's got that "I really don't care" attitude that works in this chaotic world. And some of his one-liners actually land. But let's be real, the chemistry between the two actors, it's not quite there. At times, their back and forth feels forced, like they're trying to push a friendship that just isn't clicking. And then there's J.K. Simmons as Santa, and let me tell you, if you thought you'd see a cuddly, ho-ho-ho Santa, think again. This Santa is like if the Easter Bunny hit the gym and started doing CrossFit. He's a gruff, muscular guy who looks like he could bench press a sleigh, and honestly, he's the highlight of the movie. J.K. Simmons absolutely owns this role, and critics praise Simmons' unique take on Santa, portraying him as a rugged, muscular action hero. His commitment to the role added a fresh and entertaining twist to the traditional holiday icon. I just wish we saw more of him being the badass Santa he was meant to be. Krampus in Red One is a fun addition to the movie. He's Santa's dark and creepy opposite, but instead of being truly scary, he's more of a mischievous troublemaker with a sense of humor. His design is cool, with horns and a shadowy look, but sometimes he feels too polished and not as creepy as you'd expect from the Krampus legend. It's all a bit silly. I mean, Gryla is a villain, but you don't really feel like she's much of a major threat. Instead, she's kind of a background character who pops in for a few scenes and says some mean stuff. If you're expecting her to be the villain of the year, you might be disappointed. When it comes to the visuals, the movie really leans into the big budget, and it shows. There are explosions, high-tech gadgets, and a lot of CGI snowmen, but it doesn't always look great. Given the film's $250 million budget, some of the CGI feels pretty cartoonish, and for a movie that's clearly trying to be epic, it doesn't always hit the mark. The action scenes are big and loud, but they can get a little overwhelming at times. It's like they tried to cram as much excitement into every scene as possible, and honestly, it's a bit much. As for the humor, it's hit or miss. There are definitely some funny moments, especially when Evans' character is being his usual sarcastic self, but a lot of the jokes feel forced. The movie tries hard to balance action and comedy, but at times it just doesn't work. You've got these big, intense moments mixed with goofy gags, and it kinda messes with the overall tone. Red One is not a holiday classic by any means, but if you're into action movies with a Christmas twist, you might have a good time and enjoy the over-the-top action scenes. For fans of chaotic fun, the film delivers moments of sheer action. Despite its flaws, Red One is a lighthearted, family-friendly movie that offers enough festive cheer to keep kids entertained during the holidays. So if you're into jacked-up Santa's chaotic action and the idea of Captain America becoming a hacker, it might be worth a watch. Just don't be surprised if you find yourself wishing for a simpler gift, like a warm cup of cocoa and literally any other Christmas movie. But even with its flaws, the movie is festive enough to keep you entertained, making it a decent pick for a family movie night. Let me know what you think if you've seen Red One, or if you're planning to watch it this holiday season. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss more movie reviews. Happy holidays, and I'll see you in the next one.